You're not in love. You're in fear, and it's costing you everything. Let me ask you something you've been avoiding. If you weren't terrified of being alone, would you still be in this relationship? If loneliness wasn't screaming in your ear every time you think about leaving, would you stay? Because here's what's really happening. You're not choosing them. You're running from yourself. You're not building a life together. You're hiding from the life you're too afraid to face alone. And every day you stay out of fear instead of love, you're paying a price. A price so high, you don't even realize you're broke. First cost, your identity. You've become whoever they need you to be. You've shrunk yourself to fit into their expectations. You've silenced your opinions to avoid conflict. You've abandoned your dreams to maintain peace. You look in the mirror and don't recognize yourself anymore, because the person staring back isn't you. It's a version of you that's been edited, filtered, and compressed to fit into someone else's life. You've traded authenticity for companionship, and now you're a stranger to yourself. Second cost, your time. Years of your life spent in a relationship that's already over. Months wasted trying to revive something that died long ago. Days sacrificed pretending everything's fine when you're screaming inside. Time you'll never get back. Time you could have spent growing, healing, discovering who you actually are. Time you could have spent finding someone who doesn't make you feel like you're settling. But instead, you're stuck, watching your life pass by from the passenger seat of a relationship that stopped moving forward years ago. Third cost, your self-worth. Every day you accept less than you deserve, you're teaching yourself that you don't deserve more. You're training your brain to believe that being with the wrong person is better than being with yourself. You've convinced yourself that this is as good as it gets, that you should be grateful someone wants you at all, that your standards are too high, that you're too damaged for anything better. But that's not self-awareness, that's self-abandonment. You're not being realistic, you're being terrified. Here's the psychology behind it. Your brain has created a false equation. Relationship equals safety, alone equals danger. So even in a toxic, unfulfilling, soul-crushing relationship, your nervous system still registers it as survival. You're not staying because it's good. You're staying because leaving feels like death. Your brain can't tell the difference between being alone and being abandoned, between solitude and rejection, between independence and unworthiness. So you cling, you compromise, you convince yourself tomorrow will be different. But here's what you need to understand. The loneliness you're avoiding, you're already living it. You're alone in a relationship, and that's the worst kind of alone there is. The cost of leaving might be temporary pain, but the cost of staying, it's your entire life. Choose yourself.